On May 8, the day of remembrance of the victims of the Second World War, it is symbolic to remember that the domination of the criminal regime cannot be allowed again. This was stated by President Volodymyr Zelensky during a video conference of G7 leaders. He stated that it is important to determine what needs to be done to stop Russia's war against Ukraine. Every day our people see and die from what should have remained in the distant past. What definitely should not have returned to Europe in 77 years. But, unfortunately, I state, it has returned. Therefore, the solidarity of the entire free world has returned, he emphasized. Zelensky told G7 leaders what Ukraine needs to defeat Russian aggression. The president noted that he was grateful to the countries for their support. But, just like during World War II, the fate of freedom is decided on the battlefield, so now Ukraine needs weapons. These are multiple launch rocket systems M142 HIMARS and M270 MLRS and other weapons that Ukraine previously requested from partners. Ukraine will always be grateful for unprecedented sanctions in the interests of peace, but the war continues. Zelensky called for the implementation of the action plan to strengthen sanctions against Russia, developed by an ad hoc international group of experts chaired by Michael McFaul and Andriy Yermak. And also, no export-import operations, oil embargo, sanctions lists of officials and judges, visa restrictions for Russian citizens. Ukraine needs its own Marshall Plan. Now the country needs monthly support at the level of $5 billion to $7 billion. Zelensky called on partners to financially support Ukraine by taking patronage over the regions that have been destroyed by Russian missile strikes. The president also urged the G7 countries to follow the UK's example and abolish duties and quotas on trade.